Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Into the Breach, where today we just need a tiny bit more power, just a few more crazy future nuclear reactors. And we're gonna be set. We're gonna be set for life. I don't ask for much in this life. Alright, so which of these two islands are we going hunting on? I think it's very unlikely we'll want to do both. Archive Inc. has, at this point, blobbers and diggers, which is like a very annoying set of enemies, and I do not love the armor. Versus Pinnacle, which has a lot more HP in general. Ooh, of Plasmodia. But, gosh, no, these are both bad. The butt is very, yeah, these are both bad. I think Pinnacle's a little bit less bad. I really don't want to have to deal with blobbers. Especially armored blobbers. Let's do this one. And you might say, Plasmodia is basically like a worse blobber, don't you think? But no, I don't think that. I think that Plasmodia can sometimes be motivated to shoot themselves. It is different. Also, you know, like with a ranged attack, you can just like put something in the way. I would much rather fight a Plasmodia than a blobber. I don't like either of them, to be clear, but... All right, Isaac, you got one more battle here to prove that it is worth keeping you on the squad. And how do we want to set this up? I kind of think try to bait the starfish to here. It has 3 move. It could attack buildings if it wanted to. But we can try to give it... I guess, actually, by putting this back here, I created a situation there where it has a double target where one of them's a building. I should have moved this to here. Well, never mind. Wait, really? Are you sure? All right. Kind of a lot of questionable maneuvers here, if you if you ask me. There's some real sketchy play. Well, I feel like we ought to do that. And like, I know that there's definitely something in my head suggesting that perhaps we should like shield. Perhaps we should spawn the shield guy and start shielding things. But also, I do want to kill this Plasmodia very badly. I'm definitely thinking about just killing this Boombot now, though. Right, because boom. Oh, but the thing is, I probably actually do want to... Yeah, I probably actually do want to wait. So, yeah. Well, I guess the right way to handle this then is... Let's just keep you kind of in this general area. I don't really want the smog mech to be the one that takes the shot. I guess this will work. I'm just thinking we shield the building. And then you could just go do 2 damage to the Plasmodia. I know it's not really going to stick, but like we should do something to it. We should harm it somehow. Because this is going to open up that bot. And then when this guy goes, he's going to blow it up. And it's going to kill all of them. And it's going to kill this. It's going to open this one up. So I guess I could... Well, no, I can't. I cannot easily... Yeah, I cannot easily and safely break this out of the ice. Another thing I could do, I suppose, is I could shoot him to bounce him off of... Yeah, actually, maybe that's the right play. Do that so that when he triggers the explosion of this Boombot, it kills the Scion as well. And this doesn't get any damage on the Plasmodia, but it does do a lot of other great stuff. Okay. That's most of the boom bots dealt with. What an interesting decision. All right, so let's just... Oh, you don't have the... Right. You can only shield adjacent things. Which means you're probably not getting a very meaningful shield off this turn. This is attacking in the wrong direction, which is great news. You're going to block a spawn for me, which I like very much. We really don't have to do much here. We just have to kill the boom bot. But obviously, I want to get some good damage in on this Plasmodia. I think it probably makes sense for us to do like that. Okay, and now we're pretty good. I don't think I actually want to move any of the enemies. Yeah, I just want to move you. To here, I suppose, just kind of somewhere. And you can shield this, I suppose. What a productive turn. Alright, so this thing's got one more spawn. Okay, that thing's dead now, and the only actual enemy left, the only thing that has any HP, is this thing. So one thing we can definitely do is move it down to here. I did not actually see what Isaac got on level up. It certainly wasn't skilled, though. I don't know exactly what it would take for me to want to keep him. Technician's definitely not going to cut it. So you're dead if we just put you in a fire somewhere. Can we get... Yeah. We can get these. We can get both of them. And then you we want to kill with fire. Isaac still managed to steal most of the XP, sadly. So yeah, okay, we are definitely swapping Isaac out. For sure. Would I rather put this reactor toward... You know what? We're going to pull both of these and just turn on double shot. And we will put this reactor toward getting the projectile function back on the tank. Yeah, and then we'll just we'll leave Isaac here. I was, to be perfectly honest with you, I was kind of hoping he was going to pull popular hero. This is probably pretty easy. I guess let's go do Pinnacle Garden, because we're going to be doing this no matter what, and then we'll see how things feel from there. That's a beefy squad of enemies. That's really a lot of dudes. Okay. Defending these robots is going to be tricky. This is not going to be a free victory by any means. And you... okay. That seems fine. If we shield a person while they are webbed, it doesn't de-web them, right? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Robots, could you try, like, a little bit? Okay. That's pretty bad. This situation, this thing having moved there prevents most of the ways that we would have resolved that. I guess I have to shield him, right? That's the only way this works now. So if we do the missile attack to push the starfish to here, we can get it to clear this plasmodia for us. Still have to deal with you somehow. Which, yeah. Okay. This is a tough one. Alright. I think I do want to do this. You could be right here for this, I suppose. Does it matter much? I don't think it does. But, like, we actively want to do it in a way where it leaves smoke behind, right? That's pretty valuable. You have to dispense the shield tank. This tile will take one hit and become cracked ice, which is fine. And then you can't really do anything of value. It would be nice to be able to make these two fight, but with the pod being right there, we kind of can't. Yeah, we can just get you out of here so that we at least have a 15% chance that this stays up. I think that's the best we can do right now. These robots really screwed us. They went a long way out of their way to be easily captured. Y'all, okay. At least the enemies are going to freeze themselves trying this time. That works, that's fine. Okay, the bad news is we're like stuck back here. So this is easy enough. This is pretty easy too. Yeah, it's all pretty easy actually. Do we want to do this in a different way? Because I can't kill this thing with smoke. But I guess actually the right play is mostly going to be to use the missile where possible. Alright, it does feel like I'm a little bit more in control now at least. 3 of the enemies freezing themselves really helps. How much health do you have left? Not enough to matter. Can't really do anything else, unfortunately. Oh, right, you get to act again. I mean, you may as well. God, what a good pilot. There are definitely situations where I think Silica is interesting over Mafan. Mafan's going to give you a better early game, which obviously does matter a bunch. But there are definitely, like, any mech where the weapon you want to use doesn't necessarily require a lot of movement. And not all teams, you know, most teams do not start with something like that. But any team where the weapon, you might reasonably be able to double act a bunch of times, definitely something you have to think about. So yeah, we just trade out plus move guy for superior plus move guy and get ourselves an extra reactor at the end of the island. Pretty good, actually. I feel pretty all right about that. And we did get another reactor, remarkably. So, what do we want to do? Do we want the health on the tanks so that we can start blocking with them again more effectively? Probably. Or like accumulating reactor on silica so that we can potentially get the guided missile to 3 damage. I think they're both good. Let's take the +2 health right now. It's gonna matter right now. And then let's do some power reward missions, because I sure could use some power. Okay, kill at least 7 enemies is not too difficult on a mission where you get a bunch of free 1 health enemies. That seems very doable, in fact. Okay, that seems fine. Please don't be shooting at the building. Okay, cool. So a lot of this is just stuff we can move out of. How do we want to handle? I also really like this thing where both of the starfish are immediately like, let's try to kill that nerd. I hate that guy. You are unfortunately probably going to get smoked. You're just not quite set up right. Yeah, being able to move through enemies is actually really nice. Well, I guess I don't have to smoke, right? This probably the better way to do this is to spawn the shield tank and just let it shield something. And that way we can leave this guy in place and have him hit the Plasmodia. Okay. This thing has to die. Oh, I didn't actually put you in a... Well, that was foolishness. The thing is, I'm pretty sure I want the thruster mech to just do this, to just do 1 damage to the Plasmodia, so it actually dies when it gets hit for 4. So I think what we can do here is just... Yeah, I think I even stay put and take the hit. We'll just move you to there so you kill the Plasmodia thing for me and then get murked. Yeah, that seems good. These starfish are doing some fantastic work. Also, this thing's just gonna die, right? Okay, so a point of damage kills you. And then you're not fireproof, or nope. Okay. These mechs should probably not shoot at each other with fire weapons to free each other from the ice if they are not actually immune to fire. Oh, oops, I shouldn't be blocking. That's bad play on my part. Well, I mean, we're at 5 right now. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. It is probably suboptimal though. I could just run down here and stand in a fire for a second. how do I want to deal with you? Because I do want to put the smog mech in a position where it can kill this thing. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Shielding you is helpful. And then you can actually deal 3 damage like that. And then the block that you're about to provide for me will finish the job. Because this thing's going to die of fire damage, yes, before regeneration triggers. And you're going to step out of the smoke and just shoot some shields. Okay, this one felt a little weird, but we got there. So I'm not going to be able to get anywhere near enough damage to kill you. Can do that, though. Yeah, and then I can't really do anything terribly meaningful here. Oh well, 8 enemies and full completion of all objectives will just have to do. We're going to have a shit ton of reputation at the end of this island. Do we want to do 2 stars, or do we want to do star energy? I mean, we're going to want to take a point of energy at some point, but we probably do want to hold off. Freeze and defend both robots is probably pretty doable because we can stop them from doing shit by smoking them. Yeah, we're going to take it this way. And hope we don't end up regretting it. I do not love the Plasmodia. That's probably going to complicate things significantly. Oh yeah, that seems real bad, actually. Okay, well, I think we want to freeze this one first, probably. How do I... Okay, I can get over here and I can deal with the Plasmodia this way. Although again, this is probably, I should probably shield tank, right? I should just shield this. No, sorry, I do have to kill it because it's shooting across the thing here, which is not acceptable. Yeah, the Plasmodia thing has to die. Okay. Feel pretty confident about that. You can just be instructed to move somewhere where you won't do any harm. Like here, where you will set this starfish on fire. Alright, do I want the starfish down? I probably want the scorpion down more. Yeah, there we go. That's acceptable. Because I do so hate the webs. I hate them very much. Gross. That's a gross noise, and you're gross for making it. Okay, does this thing have 4 move? It does, so we can just freeze the other robot. And probably should just freeze the other robot. This thing probably needs to get moved. Yeah, so I think like here, just pop that. Move you to, because I think what I want to do is you only do 1 damage. Yeah, okay. I think I want to do this. Move this thing to here so that they're hitting each other. And we just spawn the shield tank up here and have it cover this building. So yeah, everything they're hitting of ours is shielded or has enough health to just take the shot. And they deal with each other. Oh, actually, no, they don't even, because the big one goes first. Alright, so we're not doing like a spectacular job controlling the number of enemies. That Plasmodia is still running rampant. That's a really annoying thing for you to be doing right now. I think this is... I think we just smoke this here. You may as well just throw a thing up. You can just take the hit. The moth is a non-issue. Except for the fact that it's being very annoying by making it harder for me to freeze the Plasmodia. But we're still going to get there. I guess I could have killed the Scorpion. Whatever, it's fine. That could have been missile here and then missile like that. Alright, so you're dead already. You're trying to uncomplete mission objectives because you are a spiteful monster. Yeah, okay, it is pretty straightforward, right? You just put you back here, where you then get frozen for good measure. You just get smoked because I don't want you to do stuff. Okay, problem solved. This is probably not the highest XP version of this solution. I forgot you were going to have a second move because I don't remember how any of my stuff works ever. Listen, why would being good at the game be important to winning the game? I can't imagine a reason. Yeah, +3, +3, +4 is probably... We could be doing better. Oh, hey, it's that shield projector. It really wants to join the team. Unfortunately for it, I'm pretty sure I just have no use for it. So I think we're putting the reactor in here, and it's probably plus health. We're just building up toward the guided missile upgrade. Alright, Scion Abomination. It's bonus max HP and regen and explosion, right? Okay. We can deal with that. That's not a big deal. You have 3 move... So in order to completely avoid you, I'd have to start so far back. It's definitely not worth it. Yeah, this seems fine. I really love having 2 flying units. This squad is so powerful. Feels a little silly, honestly. Well, these 2 did it to themselves. I think we can probably just... Is the most sensible thing just 2 missiles? What are we planning to do with the control mech? I guess I can use the control mech to add to the damage here. So what it's actually going to be is 1 missile like this, and then 1 missile like that. Yeah. There we go. Problem solved. Silica, you're so good. You're so powerful. That seems like a problem. So you have to get moved. Probably like that. Get lots of nice cross damage. Right now, it would probably be better for me to spawn the shield tank and just block this. Let this guy get off the attacks he wants to get. It's a lot of shield. And you definitely want to move. Don't necessarily love going all the way to the bottom of the map, but I do want to make sure that I get this. Right, I think that's pretty important. Yeah. Alright. The most really annoying enemies are all getting dealt with. Get lots of splash damage here. Gosh, they sure do want that corporate tower. I get it. Yeah, maybe these bugs ain't so bad after all. So let's see. I can just kill you with my first shot, and then move this moth off of its target with the second shot. That seems pretty viable. What am I going to do with this thing? I can't actually put it in a position where it's not going to do damage to a building with the control mech, unfortunately. And it has too much health. Yeah, that's pretty frustrating, actually. Alright, I am going to do this. I'm going to kill you with one shot. I'm going to kill you with the next shot by bouncing you into my pal here, my friend. So we do have to smoke this one, I think. The control mech just kind of doesn't have a compelling turn. The control mech can do this. That's meaningful. And then just make this eternally invulnerable. That did pretty much remove this guy from the battle as well, because he moved so far back that I don't think he can ever participate in a meaningful way again. That is more meaningful than I am perhaps giving it credit for. Is there any version of this where I get to deal enough damage to this guy to kill him? Probably not, right? I want to... Like, I definitely want to do this. I've had just about enough of this fucking moth. And then... Yeah, I think you just... You have 4 HP. That is too much. You get smoked one more time. You, though... Nope, never mind. I did not leave a place where I can set you on fire. Whatever, it's fine. It's all good. Yeah, that guy's death would not have been able to get us to 50. So we're just going to have to go into the final battle, not at full, or not at max HP. I don't think we want either of these, so I guess I'm just taking grid. And then we definitely want to grant them some resources and just purchase 5 reactors. Yep. Well, we are for sure set. Go ahead and do that. And then we have 2 more reactors. What do we want? Do we want the other point of movement? Do we want more smoke? The 2 extra spaces of smoke is certainly meaningful. It's probably the extra point of movement. Yeah, it's been meaningful. The fact that we're missing it has mattered a couple of times already. And we will get this level up and probably this level up as well during the battle. So let's just hope that they're like skilled and not, you know, +1 reactor, which we would not be able to assign. But yeah, I definitely feel ready to do the thing. It's so hard to know. We'll do it like this. All right, fingers crossed. Okay, good. They did not throw a pylon directly in front of Silica. That would have been very annoying. Okay. So, it's a lot of HP. Or sorry, they did drop a thing right in front of Silica. That's not Silica. This one is. Well, that's super annoying, and they should not have done that. All right. A lot of hostiles here. So we can just walk the Firefly leader down to here, which feels pretty significant. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually kill the crab, but it gets us a spawn block. Yeah. We can make it kill the crab, potentially. Let's see here. You know, if it was actually a good idea to just stand and fire twice, we could actually kill this guy that way. So we don't necessarily have to kill the crab, right? This is a thing we could just ignore. I could, because we could just throw a shield up here. We still have a fair number of enemies though that. God, why is everybody attacking Silica? It's really frustrating. Because this is a position where if I could double attack, it would actually be meaningful, I think. So of course I can't. I am not seeing a lot of positions where I am enabled to get two things done at once, which is always a real shame. And we can do this, right? We could smoke that guy while setting fire to this guy, which is, like, fine. But probably it would be better to just shield this if that's all I'm going to do. This attack only does 3 damage. So I could just, like... No, never mind. Shit. I was going to say I could block this and then use the missile to move the crab so it's not hitting that thing, but I cannot, in fact, do that. I can do it this way. But not only... Well, I mean, this makes the crab not get hit, which doesn't matter. Yeah, this is actually fine, right? So I'm blocking 2 attacks this way. And then there is only actually one thing that needs to get dealt with. So I want to step to here. Yeah, and that's a 0 damage turn, right? And we get a swan block, and we actually got a kill, 1 entire kill. Yeah, you show him. Ow. And maybe Silica will be allowed to double attack this turn. That would be awfully nice. I was so worried it was going to put one of the fire things down underneath him. Is this a situation where that makes sense to do? It's really awkward that I can't shoot right here and just smoke them both. Well, I think we're losing our tank probably. Jeez, what makes sense to do here? This is actually really tough. So, like, we can move the tank somewhere so that we can move the control mech into the space the tank is in now, so that we can control the Firefly leader to here, blocking that spawn again and also doing damage. But the tank has to end up... Oh, the tank can't... The tank can't actually move. Right, I forgot about the fact that because the space it's in... because the tank's not massive, it can't move through the lava spaces. I forgot that was going to be an issue. That's pretty bad. So... the Firefly is like a real problem then. I think we have to do this, move you to here, and smoke it to have any effect on it at all. And yeah, we are losing the tank this turn. There's no way around it, because the crab's hitting both of the spaces it can be in. Okay. Then we have to deal with this crab, who we probably deal with by having it spawn block. And you. We have to deal with you. And there are a couple of things I could do, but I definitely can just shoot you with 2 missiles and have you die, and that feels like probably the right plan. Great work, Silica. Oh hey, Silica pulled Technician. That's actually not bad. That totally might be relevant. Bye-bye, tank. You served us well. So we still have 4 enemies alive. 5 enemies alive. 3 of whom target multiple tiles per attack. But 1 of whom elected to just do literally nothing. Curious. What a decision. Huh. I might just drop some of the old smoke and flame. Let's keep getting those good spawn blocks. And do I just finish it? I think I just finish it. Okay, the good news is it's getting extremely difficult for the enemies to stand in places, like on the ground. Well, they've fully given up. That's nice of them. I really appreciate that. Okay, Silica has to move. The cruelty of the volcano comes for us all eventually. You have way too much HP for us to be able to kill you, so I just have to put you somewhere. Oh, actually, never mind. That's where I put you. Alright, could we see another level up off of this? This is quite a bit of XP. Awesome. Hopefully it was a good one. Okay, so we have an active blobber. That's going to be a fairly high priority. 18% grid defense and full power, though, generally was a pretty good sign. It's an annoying group of enemies, though, for sure. Okay, and as always, Silica is not allowed to double act. How do we want to manage this from here? So how many attacks do we actually have to deal with? We have 1, 2, 3. There are just 3 attacks that are actually targeting buildings. So that's pretty good news. And in the process of dealing with one of them, we can get a pretty easy spawn block as well. Unfortunately, we do have lethal damage on the bomb right now, so we had to figure out a plan for that as well. And I dare say we cannot do all of these things. Right? Okay, here's a thought. If we have the Smog Mech move first, Silica actually can thrusters to here. We'll take 1 damage from the crab leader, but that's fine. Killing this thing, and then we can use a missile to disable some other threat somewhere. So this guy probably. So what we want to do with Henry, who got +1 reactor. Not, unfortunately, very useful to us at this moment. What we want to do with Henry is not stand where I'm going to be in the way of the missile path. Deploy the shield tank. Shield this. So, okay, that guy's attack is dealt with. Then we... Silica to there. And fire a missile like this. Spawn blocks. Okay, and now all of the buildings are safe. The control mech just controls one of these enemies to somewhere. And as much as it is dangerous to leave the bomb at 1 HP, I feel like the opportunity to put the Hornet leader underneath a rock is this is something we must seize upon. Hopefully I will not end up regretting it. Because the bomb being at 1, it's very easy for it to take like just some crummy push damage or something, and definitely dangerous. And we have no way of repairing it. I could shield it. Okay, so once again, we're in a position where Silica can make a pretty productive double move. Or a double attack, rather. This is pointed at that building. Yeah, I think this is definitely right. I don't know what the second half of Silica's turn looks like, but I think that's the first half for sure. The second half of Silica's turn is almost certainly... It's going to be bumping one of these things, I'm sure. Alright, you could shoot fire right here, smoking both of them. It would be better to smoke both of these. Yeah. So, like, put you right here. I just control you back onto the spawn. You do that. And then you don't actually have anything important to do this turn. You can just spend a moment shielding this. And you don't have anything of critical import to do either, so we can put some damage on this blobber. Because I sure would love to kill it. Yeah, Silica in this mech with this loadout is maybe really unfairly powerful. And always, they're going to put a floor hazard under him every single turn. Okay. What do we want to do? Well... Unfortunately, our opponents did not leave me a space to block an attack here for free, but I can boost over to there and then fire my missile from here to do something, that's gotta be it, right? That part's right for sure. So you can get up here. Well, the thing is, I was gonna like fire and smoke. I don't actually have to smoke this. Yeah, it's actually extremely challenging this time to find doubles. So it would be really great if I could move the Alpha Scarab to here, but I can't. I can move the Alpha Crab. But can I move it to someplace useful? It's firing 4 tiles away. So if I moved it to here, it'd be shooting the bomb exactly, which is obviously not great. Oh, I have enough movement to put it under a rock. Yeah, that's what we do. Okay, problem solved. I guess you're just killing this? I think it's more important to kill this than it is to protect, because we could smoke this thing. We could hit this guy. We could preserve all of the power. We absolutely could. But the Scion is a very serious threat to the bomb. I feel like we have to take the Scion out. You know what? Let's do this, though. You can take the Scion out. And then the shield mech can... I guess if I'd done that the other way, the shield... I forgot the shield tank still had a turn. I'm gonna reset. Hold on. Little bit of silliness there. Because we can totally let this thing go off. So yeah, I do that. You can just do this. Because it is harder for this guy to do meaningful damage to this thing. But he can kill the Scion just fine. Yeah, that works. Okay, that's a better turn for sure. Yeah, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't have a great memory, as anybody who has watched the channel for any period of time will know. But I do think it feels very appropriate that it feels to me like we are ending this this run through the game's normal teams with what feels like a climactic squad. This feels like the most powerful team we've ever had, for sure. So... sadly, can't get a ton done from here, I don't think. We can kill you very easily. And then... yeah. That's kind of it. I can kill this thing. Does that leave us... yeah, okay. Make it to here to smoke this guy. And in doing so, I have made it impossible for me to kill this thing. Good, smart plays there. The thing is, I don't really need to... we can just have this mech move down here and break that like that, because this can just get shielded. And you can just get the hell out of the way. And, frustratingly enough, I do not believe there's anything we can do to kill that blobber. I think the blobber just survives. You know, at some point early in a battle, it probably makes sense to trade a little bit of power for clearing out a blobber. Just let one hit through in exchange for redirecting some of your offense. I will say, though, we probably would have been able to do it trivially had it not been the case that we absolutely had to move Silica every single turn. That feels really crummy. And there you go. That is an actual proper unfair victory with every single base game team. Here's what I think. I think I'm going to end this this particular series To be perfectly honest with you, I think we probably take Henry. I think the Henry Kwan is the most valuable of these 3 pilots. Yeah. If we wanted to, you know, do another run with Silica or something, I think a fresh Silica would be the right call. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and call this series here. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I am very interested in playing with some custom squads, but if we do that, I think it'll get its own series with its own little numbers. So that's, I almost called it FTL. Into the Breach is the name of this video game. That's Into the Breach Advanced Edition. This game's good as hell. I hope lots of you got to play along with me and have a great time squashing, you know, totally morally reprehensible. It's nice when they come up with a good setup so you don't have to feel bad just murdering the hell out of all of your enemies, and incomprehensible bug monsters who are trying to crush all of our cities is a pretty good guilt-free enemy. When you come back next time tomorrow, you may have noticed the schedule's a little weird this week. When you come back next time tomorrow, I think we're finishing Beacon Pines. I am just gonna play Beacon Pines until we reach the ending. I'm having a great deal of fun with that game. I had a great deal of fun with this. YouTube's like, playing video games on YouTube is like pretty alright, in my opinion. So thank you all so much for watching and supporting me in any way that you have, and we'll see you tomorrow.